Hey, Shalom. Before I start, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yehoshai, Ba'ashim Akakwadash. And I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to the elect throughout the four ends of the earth who are pushing and teaching this word in truth and in sincerity, especially in these times that we are in, man. Because we're coming into times that are going to be very very high of temptation, man. Very, very high in temptation, man. So the fiery trial is coming, man. And so uh so it's very important to keep your mind on the things of the scriptures, to stay prayed up, and to stay in the word, because this is our preparation. These words and these sayings, they are going to be what keep our mind straight when all hell breaks loose, man. But some people out here, they might want to take the jab to still be able to do particular, or to be able to do certain things, but then they still want to claim that they're faithful to the Most High, man. So you bow down to man, but at the same time you're saying that you're like all about the Bible and the scriptures, and that you're all for the Most High, which makes zero sense, man. Because here it is, you're claiming and being all about the scriptures and everything, but you're quick to bow down to man. You're quick to bow down to man to take what he is presenting to you. And it's something that's unlawful, man. So this is Matthew 6:24. And as you can see, man, the words are read. So these are the words of Yahushai. It says, "No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve," it says, "you cannot serve the Most High and Mammon." And so Mammon being the love of money. You see, because we're coming into times which they are not far off, where your status with the potion is going to begin, or it's going to be to start to affect your income or your job status, man, based off of your potion status, based off of if you have taken that thing or not, and you can see examples of that with Kyrie Irving. He ain't take up that poke yet, so therefore he's not going to be receiving almost $400K, $400,000 per game, man, or per home game or something like that. And so now they're talking about not even playing with him, period. So just how he's being affected, that's coming, man, because Joe Biden's putting out that mandate, that's going to affect every company that has over 100 employees, man. So it's either there's been talks to where you're gonna have to have a certain amount of money withhold from your check, each paycheck, man. You know, but man, this is why it's important, man, to lay up your faith to the Most High, man. You know, because He's gonna be the one to take care of us, man. Just like He took care of Israel in the wilderness after He let them go, or after He let them escape out of Egypt, man. He took care of His people, man. You know, which is why if you go a few verses up, Matthew 6:19, it says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. You know, and there's another one. It's actually made me think about that, and I think it's a little bit of a better scripture for the point that I'm trying to make. This is Sirach 29:11. Yeah, I kind of see it right here. It says, lay up thy treasure according to the commandments of the Most High, and it shall bring thee more profit than gold. Shut up thy it says, shut up alms in thy storehouses, and it shall deliver thee from all affliction. It shall fight for thee against thine enemies better than a mighty shield and strong spear. So how about that, man? So it says, lay up thy treasure according to the commandments of the Most High, which means, man, keep His commandments, man. You know, treasure that and hold fast to that. You know, hold on to the commandments of the Most High. You know, don't bow down to anything else, man. You know, but serve Him with fear and trembling. You know, do your work as you are commanded to do. Anyhow, by Shem Shai's name, man. And look, and so it says, and it shall bring thee more profit than gold. It says, shut up alms in thy storehouse. It shall deliver thee from all affliction, all the afflictions that are going to come, man. It says, it shall fight for thee against enemies better than a mighty shield and strong spear, man. So what better thing to do than to lay up thy treasure according to the commandments of the Most High, man? You know, so hey, man, it's not a time to be on the fence, man. You know, it's either you cold or you're hot for this thing, man. You know, and we were actually going into this topic at camp this past Saturday. You know, and so the brother had made the example that that it's like when you eat a plate of food, man. You know, so like you know, you like your plate of food to be nice and hot, man. You know, but you pick up that but you scoop into your vegetables or something and they all cold, man. You're gonna be like, man, what the hell is this? Or like the worst thing is like cold mashed potatoes, man. You know, ain't nobody like cold mashed potatoes. You know, or some cold dry meat. You know, so the Most High, man, He's looking for those that are on fire, man. You see? You know, so we can prove this. You know, let's get it says it in Revelations 3. I'll start at 15. And these again, being the words of Yahushua, it says, I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would that thou were cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm, and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth, because thou sayest, I am rich, and increase with goods, and have need of nothing, and knowest not that thou art wretched, and miserable, and poor, and blind, and naked. Man, look, see, so the Lord knows our works, and He knows that if you are cold or hot, man. You know? And if you are lukewarm, He's gonna spew you out, man. He's gonna cast you back into the world, which will eventually lead to death, man. You know, to harsh judgment. You know, and so this is why the scriptures say to give diligence. This is 2 Peter's 1 and 10. And so it reads, Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if you do these things, ye shall never fall. And so that word diligence means to persistent work. Give diligence, man. So if you're going out on the highways and byways, preaching this word, showing our people their transgression, blowing the trumpet, being a watchman, doing your videos throughout the week, man, as you are supposed to do, then, hey, bro, then you're on the right track, man. It's very good, man. You just continue to do that, man. And pray that you can be able to continue to do that until the famine of the word come, man. Because there's gonna come a time to where the Most High is going to have us stop preaching, man. Because that's the famine of the word. But hey, man, it's important for you to keep doing those things. Till that time, man. It's important to be doing these things, man. Because to do something is to do an action, and that action is to work. And so I always make the reference to 1 Samuel 2 and 3, man. That the Lord weighs your actions, man. He doesn't weigh your words, but he weighs your actions, what you do. That's why the works are so important, man. You see? So I'm gonna get one more. It's 1 Corinthians 10 and I'll start at verse 19. Actually, I'll start at verse 18. It says, Behold, Israel, after the flesh, are not they which eat of the sacrifices partakers of the altar? What say I then? That the idol is anything, or that which is offered in sacrifice to idols is anything? But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifices, they sacrifice to devils, and not to the Most High. And I would not that ye should have fellowship with devils. Ye cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils. You cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and the table of devils. Look, see? That's so it's just like the first scripture. You can't serve two masters. And so there's a saying in the world, what is it? It says to have the best of both worlds, and you can't do that with the Lord, man. You can't have the best of this world, then expect to have the best of the Lord's world, man. Which is the reward of the kingdom. That's for the elect. You see. So you cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils. You cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and of a table of devils. It's either you on the left hand side or you on the right hand side, man. And you can't be lukewarm, man. You can't have 1 foot in the truth and 1 foot out of the truth, man. To where you do works for like a couple months, then you take the summer off. Man, you can't be doing that, man. You see, you can't be choosy with the Lord, man. The Lord chooses you, and then you do according to His will, man. Even Yahushua said that. This is John 4 and 34. It says, Yahushua saith unto them, My meat is to do the will of him that sent me, and to finish his work. You see? And so the brothers, man, they always talk about this thing being like a business, man. because the Lord gives us gives us this truth, and hey, man, we got to do something with it, man. We have to go out and preach, man. That's our job, that's our duty, that is our reasonable service. That's what we are commanded to do, is to go out, man, and to give the warning. And it's like Yahushua told Peter, man, he told him 3 times to feed his lambs, to feed his sheep, to feed his sheep, man. And so with these words, we do feed, man. Just like the apostles have fed and taught, so many and taught so many brothers, man. And so those brothers are now teaching others, man. The food is going out, man. This word being the food, keeping us going. Because the scriptures say that that man cannot live by bread and water alone. Let's get that real quick. Man. All right, man. Well, I'm just go online and see if I can get it, man. It says, okay, so it doesn't say water. Kind of lucky for that, Akim. This is Matthew 4:4. It says, but he answered and said, and he being Yahushua, it says, but he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Most High. Like, see, so this is how we're gonna live, man, because the scriptures say that all scripture is given by inspiration of the Most High. So by these words, man, we shall live. We shall obtain that reward of everlasting life and peace, man, being the kingdom. Lord willing, that we be of the elect and be of those men, man. You see, So with that, man, I hope that this was edifying, and until the next one, man, I'm gonna say shalom.